I scored a 131 on the biochem section. Let's go over this extremely high yield topic related to that section. So first of all, we're gonna fill in these gaps, and then we're gonna determine which of the following graphs corresponds to each of these inhibitor types. So first of all, Km in the case of competitive inhibition will go up. And that is because Km is a measure of the affinity of the enzyme to its substrate. And the higher Km is, the less affinity between the enzyme and the substrate. And because in the case of competitive inhibition, you have inhibitors that are competing at the active site, there will be an apparent decrease in affinity. Well, what will happen to Vmax? Well, Vmax will remain constant because initially it might be a slower reaction, but if you increase the substrate enough, you will eventually reach the original Vmax. Now, in the case of non-competitive inhibition, Km will remain constant, whereas Vmax will go down because the way that the inhibitor affects the enzyme makes it so that it can't reach Vmax. Okay, now let's take a look at these graphs and straightforward just answer which one is going to be associated with each of the following inhibitor types. So here, as you can see, Km did not change. So both graphs with the inhibitor and without the inhibitor both have the same Km. However, Vmax decreased. And that, of course, corresponds to non-competitive inhibition. Okay? And then, obviously, as you may have predicted, this is competitive inhibition, but let's walk through it. So Km, as you'll see, increased. And then Vmax, eventually, we were able to achieve the same Vmax, so it didn't change. And this is going to be competitive inhibition. Like and follow if you found this video helpful, and let me know what questions you have in the comment section down below.